Today's topic is recognizing the intuitive voice. So, in my own experience, I did not start receiving communication from my guides and my higher self, which is what I believe intuition is, until my vibration went up, until my vibration lifted. So, I used to be pretty low vibe. I kind of lived in that low vibe space, and I was generally grumpy and looked at the world as kind of glass half empty sort of a perspective. I worked at a job I didn't really like. I was only there for the money. It was just a lot of reasons, but basically, I was not a very cheerful or high vibration person back then. When I fell in love, right? I was so happy, right? Because love just sort of takes over, or that infatuation in the beginning, right? I was so happy that my vibration elevated. And that is when I began to receive intuitive insights. I began to even recognize my guides entering my dreams, like they were actually able to get in there at that point in time. So this is how I knew that when I was down and encumbered with negative and gray thought forms, and I'm sure that my energetic field was super congested and dull, like clairvoyantly observed, that it was really hard for them. It was really hard for my guides and and my higher self to actually get low enough into that dense energy field, all congested with stuff, to actually get a message to me. So if you are low vibrationally, right, it's going to be really hard for them to reach you. Like you're going to be just sort of functioning and being constantly fed, and your negativity or sadness, whatever is happening at that time, will be perpetuated by like listening to record like recurring voices, recurring recordings from your thought forms, from all the congestion in your field, right? You're not going to actually hear proper guidance, true guidance. So now that we know that you got to get up there a little bit in vibration to really hear and perceive that guidance, how do you know that you're actually perceiving an intuitive message as opposed to a thought, right? So the message will be subtle. The message will be subtle. It's not accompanied by emotion. It's not funneled by a thought form or by your emotional body. It's just kind of a light, subtle, sudden download. It's a gentle thought. It can be a voice sometimes. And I know this can be, kind of vary with people. Some actually hear a voice or a message is communicated in another way. They perceive it through another sense. But for me, this is how I typically receive my intuitive messages, through just sort of a sudden download. I just suddenly know something, right? And usually, right, these days, I typically receive messages when I'm in the process of performing a healing for somebody else, right? So I'm working with somebody else, usually doing a pranic healing session, and then I'll download stuff really easily. And why is this, right? I figured this out. I think it's because as I funnel healing energy from the divine source to direct healing to another person, as a bonus, my own energetic field gets cleared out, and it's easier for me to pick up on those messages, right? Because I'm not bogged down by all this stuff anymore. And because I'm focusing on something, right, and feeling good about what I'm doing, so my vibration's high, my energetic field is getting cleared out by that kind of energy waterfall. My mind is quieted down because I'm focusing on the healing. And then I get these really, really clear messages, and I know that they're accurate because I've tested them, right? So for those of you who do not do energy healings, right, and you want to access your intuition or strengthen your intuition, meditation is a great way to do this, to train your mind so you can stop the chatter and clear your energy field as well, right? Connecting, receiving intuitive guidance is actually a big subject, right? I'm just giving you a little taste of how I connected to it, how I recognized what it was, how I started identifying it, and in which state I usually receive my strongest or clearest, or most often I receive my messages. But connecting and receiving intuitive guidance is a big subject, and I will bring this back. I will bring back this topic soon. So thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Just a reminder, there will be no live stream tomorrow. It is Sunday. but I will see you on Monday. And I really appreciate your feedback. And if there's something you want me to talk about, right? So I'm not just kind of throwing spaghetti against the wall and guessing that certain topics will interest you. I want to hear your feedback. What do you guys want to know about? So put it in the comments below, either on Facebook or on YouTube, or email me if you're on my list. Remember, I have a free gift available. So if you go on my YouTube channel, you'll see like the link to the free gift, which is actually kind of connected to today's topic. It's a way for you to get answers, right? Like kind of a very accurate method of muscle testing, right? And just click on it, you'll see what I'm talking about. So see you not tomorrow. I'll see you on Monday.